For more great content, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Showstopper. I'm flying solo this week, but don't worry, I've got a very, very exciting guest with me. The first team to qualify to VCT through the open qualifiers. You guys know and love him. A recent role change as well. He used to play Sentinels, but I'm just going to reveal him now. It's Saif from Guild. Hi, Saif. Welcome. How are you feeling?
Feeling amazing. My first time doing this kind of thing, so I'm kind of excited, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure. We're going to start off strong. So you don't know this, but a couple weeks ago, we had Meadow on the show, and he tweeted how he would be able to win in a fight against his own org owner, Carlos. It was a bit of a debate back and forth whether Meadow would be able to beat Carlos in a fight. So we went through a tier list of all the Sentinel players in our region, not all of them, most of them in EMEA, and we ranked on whether they would beat us in a fight. Meadow, this is before you had your role switch, so I did count you as a Sentinel player. Yeah. Meadow said that he thinks you would beat him in a fight.
What?
Yeah, he thinks you have an advantage against him. Would you agree with that?
I would say that No, I would not have an advantage. I'm the smallest person you would ever meet ever. Like, I would not do anything to you. It's like Golden from Fnatic in CSGO.
I don't know. I kind of agree with him because I made my list as well. I'm going to send this to you now. I'll send it to you on Discord. Okay. And I also had you down as you would beat me in a fight. I think you've got this reputation of being
very aggressive.
I mean, I just thought that because you're quite outgoing, and I think if it was like, if you actually got put in a situation where you had to fight me, I just think you would fight me. I think some people wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah. Okay.
So here's my list. So these are some of the players from our region. The only person that I thought I would destroy, like actually absolutely destroy, is Magnum. Now you know him, and I just think he's just so, sometimes he's just not in the moment. Like, I'm talking to him and his mind is somewhere else. So I feel like I could just, if I just run up to him really quickly and just like kick him in the nuts or something and run away, I think I could beat him. But otherwise, for the rest of this list, like the 4 people I think would absolutely own me are Nats, AimDL, who's huge, Mixwell, again, he's very tall, and I think Link would just probably enjoy killing me. So, but yeah, what do you think of my list?
I think it's a decent list. I mean, I'm not sure about Nevera though. I feel like he'd be the one that's good at fight as well, you know?
But he's really nice. He won't fight. I think
he won't fight. Oh, no. You're taking the mental aspect to it as well. Okay, I see. Well, yeah, I'd agree with Magnum being at the far I'd destroy them part of the list. So, I mean, yeah, no, that's for sure. But as for the rest of it looks pretty reasonable, you know?
What, do you reckon you would have an advantage over me if we were fighting?
I mean, if I was fighting, I'll tell you this, I would fight to the death. Like, I don't care. One of us is dead after the fight.
See,
like,
this is why.
That's no, it's no cap. So you're completely in the right, you know? I would fight to the death, yeah.
All right, well, so Meadow is right then in his logic as well. Definitely. Okay. Well, I think we should make this list with you, and I'll swap you out of here for Meadow. We'll put Meadow in. So, let's just start, I guess, with player by player. Magnum, where would you put him? Do you think you would destroy him?
I'd destroy Magnum. I'd demolish Magnum, dude.
Why is that? Why do you think that is? I feel like most people would.
I think he's so delicate. Like, he's such an angel, you know? Like, you can't touch him. Like, 90% of the time, he's just a golden retriever, you know?
That is true. Yeah. That is actually very true. Yeah. All right. Nevera. What do you think about that?
I'd put him in, I'd destroy them as well, because I don't feel like he'd fight either. No.
But the thing is, Scream, I think, would come in and fight on behalf of him.
But the thing is...
And then you're...
And then I'm kind of... But the thing is, if we're taking one-on-ones here, to be fair, you know, if it's one-on-ones, I take Nevera. But if Scream comes, I'd probably have a new job.
All right, okay, Nevera, you reckon you'd also destroy him? Logan?
I haven't seen how Logan look. Wait, let me do some research. I mean, Logan, I get the vibes that he is I see him right here.
My logic is that I know he smokes, so I'm like, I just let him chase me, and then when he gets tired.
Okay. Well, I'd put it in, I'd have an advantage.
Okay.
I'd have an advantage. I think so. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, let's
I'm
put him
looking-
to that.
I'm looking forward to seeing the ones that you feel like is going to destroy you. Killers.
Keyless, I don't know. Keyless is pretty tall, you know? Like he's tall and he's not very, very well built, but he's built, you know, he's got something. I think he'd have an advantage.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll put him there, yeah.
Sugetsu. I didn't know what Sugetsu looked like until quite recently when I made this list, but I think I stand by it. I think I would tie with him. But then I don't really know much about him, so I don't know if he would is going to just kill me in one shot or something.
I think I'll tie with Sugetsu because I have no clue how he looks like, but I just feel like in game he's not, you know. I mean, if I destroy him in game, maybe, you know. I mean, we'll see. I'll put it in a tie just to be fair.
All right. Well, the next one is an interesting one. It's your former teammate, Draken.
Yeah. Okay. To be honest, William, I don't know. I feel like he's not the fastest thinker, you know? Like he needs time to think. And if we were in a fight, those split second decisions are going to be important. So I'd probably have an advantage over him. I'd probably have an advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't. I should do this with you again and do the duelist list because I wanna know. What about Yasin? If you're fighting him?
Oh no, Yasin, he'd destroy me, man. I think there is no chance. It's just a wall, dude. Like, where am I gonna go? I can't. You know.
I feel like he's too nice. I don't know. He would fight.
He is super nice, but I think if it came down to it, he'd demolish me.
Yeah, if he had to.
Yeah.
Okay, Meadow.
Meadow. I'd definitely have an advantage. I feel like he has some fighting spirit, you know? He could probably do something, but then again, I feel like he's also nice, kind of.
Yeah. Pora. Ooh.
Oh. I mean,
he's super nice too.
Why are we speaking about nice? Let's keep it at the body form. How does Pora look like? Is he a?
He has a ponytail. He has a man bun, but he's well built. I've met him in real life. He's respectable.
I'd tie with him.
Yeah.
I'd tie with Pora, but that's my inner, you know, what do you call it in English? Like when you're arrogant.
Ego.
My ego. My inner, it's my ego. I want to tie with him. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're coming onto the heavy hitters now. I feel like Nats.
I feel like Nats would have an advantage, but he wouldn't destroy me.
He's very tall.
Yeah, but I mean, tall. That's the thing. Like that means they can run. So let's keep it short distance, you know. But yeah, no, I'll put him at he has an advantage. That's all I can say about him.
Okay. Aim DLL.
Ooh, how does my boy Aim DLL look like?
He's buff, bro. He has
buff?
like an 8-pack. Like I don't know how much time he spends at the gym, but
yeah, no,
my guy's buff.
Let's just put him at he'd destroy me because we got to be humble at some point, right?
Yeah.
so yeah.
I feel like he also would give it a proper fight.
Yeah,
like
okay.
he would take it seriously. Mixwell.
I think Mixwell, dude. I think he'd have an advantage, but I don't think he destroys me.
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. I don't think he destroys. Like I've seen Mixwell. I just feel like I don't think he's gonna fucking pop by. You know, it's not like that. But
I reckon he'd be scrappy though. Like I feel like he would be like just relentless. Like he would beat you. He would try and beat you.
I mean,
he would just charge at you and kill you.
I'll just say he has an advantage. I think I'm gonna go with that.
All right. And lastly, who I honestly think is maybe because he's a UK boy and I know, you know, what the proper, the boys from the hood can do in the UK.
Yeah.
Link.
Yeah, no, I'll put Link in Destroy Me just for the simple fact that I feel like he's dangerous. Like, I think he just shows so little of what he's capable of doing, you know? Like, you look at him and you kind of feel like, is he trying to trick me to think he's nice? Or is this guy gonna screw me up, you know? And that's the vibes I get from him, so.
I just don't think he gives a f***. He's like, oh, I got to kill this guy today. All right, be right back. Let me sort this out.
All right, that's a UK thing then. That's definitely a UK thing, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I do like how Magnum is like unanimously, we've decided that we could beat him in a fight. We'll see.
I feel so bad for him.
All right, well, thank you very much. That is our tier list done. Time to move on to the Challenger Special. You guys have just qualified for VCT. Now, before we get into the qualifiers, I kind of want to roll it back to the off-season because you guys at Guild, as the 5 before you made the roster, you were one of the longest standing rosters. I don't even want to say in all of EMEA, because I do feel like in the whole world in general, you guys have been together for a long, long time. So what was it like to, having to make the decisions to kind of part way with the three people that you've been playing with for like 2 years?
It was hard, I think, on all of us when we got the news. Like, we knew it before LCQ, and when we found out, we were just kind of looking at each other. We had a big like Discord call with each other. And we were just talking like, this is happening. This is it, I think there were a lot of conflicted feelings. Like, there was anger, there was sadness, there was, people didn't really know how to cope with it, kind of, because we felt like we belonged, but at the same time, there was, as soon as these things come up, like there's a sudden mistrust that happens between players, right? Like, then people start pointing fingers at who could have potentially started all of this, the changes and stuff, because it can't just come randomly. There has to be someone behind it. And then, we started pointing fingers and we started getting mad at each other, and then it was just hectic. It was just hectic. But yeah.
Do you think? I mean, I didn't realize you knew before LCQ, because that feels like the worst time, right? To find out something like that. Did that affect you, do you think, during LCQ? Was that a factor to play? I
think it definitely affected our training before coming into LCQ, but actually playing in LCQ, we didn't mind it, because we had a talk, like we had one final talk where we said, if everything led up to this, that this is our final match together, then let's make every match count, guys, because we've played for each other, like with each other for over a year. And, we're not going to waste that time now that it's coming to an end. Like, we want to make it count, basically. And yeah.
Do you think if you had made champions from LCQ, things would have been different? Or was it like, no matter what happens, these changes are happening?
I think it wouldn't have been any different. I think even if we made champions and played champions, the team would have still been over. So
wow. Yeah, I mean, that is such a difficult thing to deal with, obviously, for you guys. But it wasn't like all of you guys kind of parted ways, the guild decided to rebuild from like scratch. You and Leo, you guys stayed behind. What was the decision? Why did you two kind of stay on? And at any point, were there offers coming in maybe for you individually that you thought about taking those?
No, me and Leo, like, we just felt comfortable being here. I mean, with Guild, and I guess we like playing with each other, so we didn't really want to do anything else. And to be honest, that's pretty much it. Like, we got left behind, I guess, and we weren't looking at anything else. We just wanted to start together and just feel some fresh air after the hectic period we had. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have done super well already with the changes. I saw the tweet from Grant and Baba as well, talking about how many different people you trialed. What was that like? Basically just try, I think it was like 15 players or something crazy like that. How did you end up kind of settling with the three you have now?
We looked at so many different roles. Like, I was switching roles every day just to try out people. We looked at duelists, we looked at initiators, we looked at everything, the flex players. And I was just so not impressed by what I've heard, because we tried people that are actually good, and it's not saying I'm bantering anyone. It's just that to build a championship team, I didn't see a championship in them. I saw the guys that I would invite to my party and play ranked with, but I didn't see the little extra that you have to get just a step further. And then I met Trex.
And you were like, all right, you play Cypher. You can play Cypher now. It's all good.
I saw Trex and I was instantly like, holy damn, the guy plays with music on. Like, I kid you not. No. He has his Spotify on when he plays officials and when he practices.
What?
Yes, he listens to music. And I'm like, dude, how? He's like, no, it just makes me feel in my comfort zone. And I was like, well, if you're in your comfort zone, I don't mind. You're a legend. You're doing great for someone that has music on. And yeah, no, that was really impressive. And then after that, I was kind of sure about the core after that, like me, Leo, Trex. And then we got Russ and Coldamenta. And then I was listening to how the synergy was going on together, right? Like, it just felt right, But with everyone else, it just felt like something was missing. But then suddenly, the pieces started falling in. I was like, Leo, this is it. This is it, dude.
How much input did you and Leo have then? Was it just literally down to who you two felt comfortable with, or was it, Baba telling you like you have to put up with whatever we throw at you?
We had a lot of input, I feel, because every time, like, sure, we didn't say. I mean, we could say who we wanted to trial, right? But they brought in people, like the coaches brought in people, and then we would trial them. We could give a tip, but it's not 100% that we'd get that person. But we did give a lot of input as to who we wanted and like who we would try. So I feel like we were definitely in the process there, at least. So yeah.
Yeah, that's always good for you and Leo, right? Like you want to, like you said, you got to believe in the championship project. Otherwise, it's like pointless to build something. And you guys, your first tournament as a new roster, you've managed to perform. I need to check on this, but I'm pretty sure this is the best you guys have ever done in like a period of a tournament, consistency wise, performance wise, everything. So how does that feel, and how nice is it to see that it's been able to click like this fast?
It feels pretty amazing. I mean, me and Leo have always wanted to at least get first place in something at one point. I mean, we've tried so hard for so long. We weren't able to.
You've come close.
Yeah, and we've never won a BO5. We've never won a BO5. This was the first BO5 me and Leo have ever won together. It's like, damn, dude, we won a BO5. Like, holy, and we were very happy. So, yeah, no.
And it was a 3-0, wasn't it? A 3-0 BO5.
It was a 3-0. It got a little too close for comfort. I mean, the thing is, we dropped a map as well throughout the whole qualifier. And looking back to it, that's my only regret. Because we were up 10-2, but the time, it was 1 a.m. We were playing at 1 a.m. And everyone was just tired. And when we were leading 10-2, I just started sending it. Because I was like, dude, I'm too tired. Just go. Let's just finish up. Yeah, and that cost us. Otherwise, it would have been flawless by us. And yeah.
I love how you're nitpicking now at like, we dropped a map, like we could have done better. But I don't think you actually could have done better. Yeah. You guys had done the best as you could. But individually for you, I asked this to you before on the broadcast when you guys qualified, but switching roles for you as well. I think everybody knew that this wouldn't be like a bad decision because people have seen you play. You've dabbled in other things in the past as well. It's not like totally, left field, this decision. But how has it been to kind of rewire your habits, your brain to be like, okay, I'm a duelist now. I'm a duelist.
I think it's very easy because if you come like, people hate when I say this, especially Leo, but when you compare to Counter-Strike, it's pretty much the same concept, right? Like when you're taking the peaks with the op or however you're playing aggressively, like it just feels so natural to me because that's what I did in CSGO, right? And then coming into this, like I've already played Duelist before, it doesn't feel that different from like me being a Sentinel. I played him like a duelist. Like I didn't care. I just went and did my own thing, and I guess that's why I killed people a lot. But duelist is just right. It just feels right. I should have been a duelist a long time ago. I didn't get the chance. I had to play flex because no one else could play. Like I was in the role, like how do you say the trash bin, the garbage
leftovers.
I was in and it was just so bad because like I was taking everything that no one could do in my team, and we felt that was a barrier for us. Like definitely in the old team that was shambolic because if I can't play what I'm good on and I have to fill for the people that don't want to play the roles, then we're not getting the max thing out of the team. But right now I'm absolutely happy where I am. Yeah.
How do you think you compare to the rest of the duelists? In VCT, people have qualified and all the other players.
I saw this Twitter post about me being $1 from like a Polish guy for VLR, I think, or something.
Oh, wait, like buying players and you were $1?
Yeah, I was $1.
That's the biggest bargain ever.
And I was like, dude, $1? Come on. And he put Kellogg's at $3. I'm like, dude, but didn't you see me play? But I guess it didn't matter. I have to go to LAN. But comparing with everyone else, I feel like I'm there. I don't feel like I'm lacking in anything. Like I saw a video, a pod about the qualifiers, and they said, well, he got away with so much because he's not playing tier 1 teams. And I'm like, well, how else do you want to play Jet? Like, what am I supposed to stay in Spawn because I'm playing against Gambit? Every game's the same. Have you seen CNED play in Spawn? No, he's going up. He's taking the duels. It's very weird how people take it, but I think that comparing to everyone else, I'm doing my job and I'm doing it better, if not as good as the rest of the top teams. So yeah.
How excited are you, I guess, to kind of, those criticism, we see it a lot, right? We see it almost every single day, people saying, having those takes. How excited are you to kind of end up playing in VCT and being like, I fucking told you so?
I'm very excited, because this thing, I'm very weak for like comments and what people think. Like, that's why I never read VLR when before matches or something like that. I try to stay away from everyone as much as possible. I don't want it in my Discord. I don't want to see it, and so it feels good to just give them a big you, just a big, you doubted me, but you, I'm here,
Yeah.
And so I just want to keep proving them wrong. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I think you guys as a team, probably more than anyone else in this region from the beginning, has always had the, Guild, maybe they can make it, but nah. Like, I feel like it's always that. Like, maybe Team Liquid, people also say that about them sometimes, but it's always like, Guild are good, but they're not going to make it. Yeah. But that's finally changing now, which is a really good thing. Like you said, you are proving them wrong. Now, lastly, before we move on, there's a lot of good teams right now at the VCT. 4 of them haven't played at all this year, so people aren't quite sure how good they're going to be. Who are you most looking forward to playing, and which teams do you think might end up be your rivals? The teams that you might have to beat in order to make it to Masters.
I think Gambit. I think Big have impressed me a little. I'm not sure about us. I wanted to say Ascend, but I'm not sure about it anymore because I know the drama that happened. And I don't know if it makes it any worse or better when you're playing in a team environment. Like, it could be affecting them, could not be. I'm not sure. But heck, let's put them in there as well. So Ascend, Gambit, maybe Big. I have high hopes for them. I really have high hopes for them. And yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see after the second close qualifier, but I think I'm Fnatic as well. Obviously, like, I love Derka, I love Boaster. No, I love the guys. Like, but I just don't want to play them. That's why I didn't want to say I'm competing. I just don't want to play them. Like, I just want to qualify to the same LAN as them because I like the guys so much. So yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be. I can't imagine you guys are in the same place together. It's going to be chaos. It's just going to be chaos. You guys showing up at LAN. Yeah. I mean, having said that, what about the other regions, the Turkey CIS teams that have made it? I mean, do we count FPX now? They're just a CIS team now? Or
what?
For me, they're still EU.
They are a CIS team, but the thing is with them is that I haven't been impressed at all. Like, we've scrimmed them a lot before the qualifiers as well. And there it feel like they missed something there as well. And then seeing them in the qualifiers and like struggling against Navi, for example, it's not saying that anyone's bad. It's just saying that it's not enough. And obviously there's something that's not clicking there. Not sure what, but there is an issue, and hopefully they can address that so they can beat top teams. But it feels like there's something stopping them.
Yeah, I guess it's been a while, right, for them to kind of be one of the top teams. I think if anyone had told me in the beginning of 2021, like, FPX will not make it to a single LAN, I would not have believed them at all. Okay, well, let's move on to our cooldown segment, the last segment. I'm going to ask you just some I say fun questions, non-game related questions, just to get to know you a bit more. Now, what's your favorite movie of all time? If you could, one movie that's your favorite.
Forrest Gump.
Oh, why?
Because I just feel like there is no, I can't put my fingers on what pure is in life, right? Like how purity feels like, or what you can shape it as. But that movie just shaped the word pure for me,
Oh.
I just felt like there is so much goodwill and so much, just pure feelings that I just loved it. Are
you a crier? Do you cry? Did you cry in that movie?
I cried for Forrest Gump, but I don't usually cry. But I cried for Forrest Gump. So,
wow. Have you cried in other movies or just Forrest Gump?
Just Forrest Gump.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it hit me hard.
Yeah, the bit that always makes me cry is like right at the end, pretty much.
Yeah,
just sadness. Yeah, it's a good movie though. It's a very, very good pick. Right, what's your favorite fruit? Ooh. I've seen some really bad fruit tier lists recently on Twitter, but
I mean, fruit like banana.
Yeah,
you always take a banana before an official, like to get energy. So yeah, banana.
All right. Okay. What is your favorite book?
Oh, I'm actually reading a book about stream entry and the core principles of Buddhism. So that's my favorite book right now. And I'm not a Buddhist, and it's not about the religion. It's about, like clarity in life, basically. So
yeah, that's all right. My mom's a Buddhist, so and she's like a practicing Buddhist, like a temple going, daily prayer sort of Buddhist. So I get it. Yeah. What is your favorite meal? If you could just have one meal.
One meal? Oh, that's hard. That's not even a fair question. Because I don't eat a lot, I don't like food that much.
What?
No, I don't like food that much because I just feel like it just makes me feel sick.
You're like Boaster. He's the same. He always says that he wants like a pill where you could just get all your like nutrition and just pop a pill and just get on with it.
We have a business idea to move on to move on with me and him. So yeah, no, I'd eat like a chicken Royale from Burger King. Oh,
so like a chicken burger.
Yeah.
Well, does it have to be from Burger King?
Yeah, because they make it in like a special way. I don't know, it just tastes good, So yeah.
I love that. Who is your favorite musical artist or band?
Oh, I really like. Well, I mean, it's two rappers. I got one called Smino. Like they're both low level. Like you don't know about them a lot, but they should be popular. Smino and a guy called Mick Jenkins. So I listen to. So.
Oh, are they English speaking rappers?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't heard of them. Yeah. My rap game is not, I'm too old school, I feel like. Like I still listen to Kanye West. What is your favorite game outside of Valorant? What do you like to play?
Minecraft. I play. Why are you laughing?
I didn't expect that.
Why would you not expect a decorated man like me to play Minecraft? Okay.
Yeah, no, you.
Mm-hmm.
You do you, bro. Mm-hmm. You do you. I would have thought you'd say something like Rust. I thought you'd be a Rust player.
I played Rust with Juliano and some friends like a lot, but it's not my main game. I like Minecraft.
Okay, what do you do on Minecraft? Have you got a server?
No, I play alone.
Wait, what? I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I'm being serious. I play alone on my own world, like where I just I just run around. I build like a cozy house on top of like a winter mountain, and I just take in the vibes. And then I built like a spa area under my house, and then I just look over it, and I feel good about myself, Yeah,
I can rate that. Have you ever played a game called Portal Knights?
No.
It's Minecraft, but it's like an RPG. It's like a campaign RPG Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
You can play that by yourself as well. It's really fun. It's really, really good. Yeah.
So I'm a loner, basically.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. Nope. If you could meet anyone in the world, who would you meet and why? Anyone?
Darka. Because
why?
Because I don't know, like recently after joining this Discord thing, like I wasn't a Discord guy before, like I never hang out on Discord. I was a boomer, but like in that sense of Discord sense,
Yeah.
And as soon as I joined, like Darka welcomed me, and then Mystic and the guys, and then we started hanging out, and we had so much fun together. I don't think I've had that much fun with like friends, in forever. Mm-hmm. So Darka is on top of the list, Like
we need to take you and Darka to Nando's. I don't know if you've heard. I think we're gonna called Nando's.
No, I have. Is it a restaurant?
Yeah, it's like it's a chicken restaurant, and Darka loves it.
Ooh, okay, perfect. I know we're gonna meet in Berlin, I think.
I mean, if you're both going to make it to a LAN, then...
No, I meant like for the media day.
Oh, that's Monday, right? That's next week. Next week.
We're traveling Sunday, but I think
next week. Yeah, you will meet him then. Yeah, looking forward to the photos.
So excited! I'm so happy.
Well, I'm gonna burst your bubble for a second because what is your biggest fear in life?
Oh, my biggest fear. Actually, I had this question like yesterday from someone else. But my biggest fear is not feeling like I'm moving forward. We're just like stuck in the same place, like,
lack of progression.
Yeah. And when you lack progression, you lack meaning, and then you start feeling empty, It's kind of like, whoa, what am I doing? So yeah, definitely lack of progression kind of thing.
I mean, at least in terms of your career, that's not the case. So nope. you're gonna be good in that department. And last question, if you could hold a Valorant LAN anywhere in the world where you qualify to, where would you hold it and why? Durka's house.
Durka's any takers? No. No, I would definitely do it in like an Asian country like Japan or something, because I just like the culture. I like the people, and it feels like we have a lot of Asian people that watch Valorant as well. So I mean, I'd definitely go there.
Well, thank you very much for joining me. And I guess I'll leave this off on an open end. You know, you said to me, you want progression. You want not to be kind of static in life. So next year, this time, January 2023, where do you see yourself? What do you think you're going to be doing?
Hopefully, we won a tournament by then. Don't hold me to my word, but hopefully. Or at least been to a few LANs. And came top 4 in Champions.
Ooh, I like that. I can see it happening. Thank you very much, Sayf, for joining me. It's been a pleasure. If you guys at home have enjoyed this episode, leave us a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys for another one next week.